revenue. So again, I started at the beginning. I told you guys that time and chance happen to them all. Time always happens to the definitions of speed and strength at any given point in time. As a global African, number one, it is not optional for you to learn how to start an online business. Now, pause. All right. When we say online business, most people default to courses, all right? Selling courses and teaching, content creation. That's not all. There are other ways, there are other online businesses that you can do. You have to find a way to remove your physical presence from your earning ability. That's one of the first things that would make you free in two ways, financially and location-wise, all right? We're trying to get the trifecta of freedom. That is financial freedom, location freedom, and time freedom, all right? And so one of the things you can do is to remove your physical presence from your earning ability, all right? And yeah, I've said a lot of things about remote work and stuff, but for some, it can be a starter. It can be a place you can start. However, I extend on remote business. Now, I'm going to join step 1 to step 2, or rather, I'm going to join number 1 to number 2. Number 1 is that you've got to find a way to remove your physical presence from your work. Number 2 is that, please hear me very clearly, this one that I'm saying is for you, the third world African, all right? Not very valid in America, perhaps, but very valid for you, the third world African, all right? Everybody must learn business and entrepreneurship, all right? Career, we say these things like not everybody should be in business. Not everybody must start a business. Some people want to be in career. Nigeria does not have job security, my dears. Our people say that since the hunter has learned to shoot without missing, the bird has got to learn to fly without perching. Nigeria is not very stable economically. I don't care what the indices that they are saying. Nigeria economic growth, GDP. Forget those things. All that GDP is driven by oil and a lot of hustling Nigerians. All right. So, job security. If you are lucky, maybe you went to a very good school. Somehow you got into corporate. I don't know. It worked for you. Good, but it is not that stable. Everybody must learn entrepreneurship. Everybody must learn the tenets of business. All right? You must learn what is business and what is business in the capitalist sense of the word. Right? I'm saying what I'm saying with an urgency. All right? What is business? How does a business structure work? Do I want to do a local business? Do I want to do a global business? All right. Those of you whose parents have money to push them further along the road in life, try to be doing all these international exchanges, as many opportunities as you can. All right. Try cross-border, gain more connections. All right. Go for events abroad. All right. If you are in Night School Plus, inside that course released for Business Beyond Borders, there's a 5-hour course, Business Beyond Borders, free for all Night School Plus members. That one just teaches you that there's a module there about how to get into a new country and be able to network with the who is who in that country, even though it's your first time in that country. I have casted the update in that program. Get into that. It's free for Night School Plus members. Get into there, consume it. But though it's not there yet, by Monday morning, I think it should be uploaded on the portal, right? If you are able to travel for global events, try to do that. There are also some networks, some global networks you can join with money. There are some of them that you join with money, and they are very great for networking. All right. Maybe I'll talk about those much later, right? But everybody must learn how to start a business and the different kinds of businesses. All right. I wanted to do a separate session on the Night School Plus community on what I'm about to tell you now, but I'll just give you this one for free, right? Listen, it's 2026. Let me tell you that, okay? It's 2026. I know I've been saying that since, but I'm saying that so that I'll keep on saying it. It will ring in your ears. One day you will just be going about your day, and the reality of this thing I'm saying will just be like, oh, I know why he's been repeating this thing. All right. But I say it's 2026. It is easier to make money now than ever before. Okay. What I mean by that is that there is a greater variety of business models, such that people of different temperaments and personality types can find something that works well for them. All right? Okay. The only thing is that you don't know what these things are. All right? For example, how does franchising work? Right? What does white labeling mean? How many of you learned about white labeling from me? I think I was one of the first people that publicly casted what white labeling was. When I was still generous to Facebookers, right? There are white labeling opportunities, and I even released a course some years ago called Software Income Secrets, where I casted white labeling as regards to software. All right. Even though I've stopped marketing the course now, the course was I feel like it was just so powerful. After I sold it to the first, there's some courses I have like that. I just sell them once and I stop. You stop hearing about them. Business Beyond Borders was very powerful. I just stopped. After I sold to like 200 people, I just stopped. Software Income Secrets, same thing. I just stopped. Though I think I just might, based on how I wake up tomorrow morning, I might add Software Income Secrets to Night School Plus and just give it to them. But anyway, in that course, I casted the whole white labeling idea as regards to software. That how many of you know that you can start a software company without knowing how to code? This was before AI that I launched this one. This was before AI. There are places you can go and just purchase for very cheap, less than $20 to $50. Like, you'll not believe it. Those that ask those that went through my Software Income Secrets course, they know I'm not exaggerating. Where you can buy courses, you can buy certain software rights for less than $50, and you buy the rights to white label it as your own, in your own name, and you can, if you know, you can start marketing it and selling it as your own and keep 100% of the profits. There's that. Some of you can be perhaps geniuses at that business model, but you don't know it exists. Everybody's still selling courses. That there are so many. So that's white labeling. That's the white labeling thing, and white labeling touches so many areas of life, or rather of business. There's even this one, you can even white label courses. I remember when there was this time in Nigeria where training for, I think, product managers, people that wanted to jackpot. There was a time, I think during the pandemic, people who really wanted to jackpot, they were trying to upskill to learn data science, data analytics, PM, product management, UI, UX, all those courses that were in demand during that pandemic time. And people who were selling those trainings were cleaning out, right? They were cleaning out. Do you know that there are some very smart, I don't know if any Nigerians keyed into this thing, but, do you know there's some very smart people who can, if they know how white labeling works, there are online institutions, that teach all these courses. They teach UI, UX. They teach data analytics. They teach data science. They teach maybe some AI courses, and all these courses that are in demand, especially in the third world. And these institutions are either lazy at their marketing or they don't want to be concerned with it. So they allow people to white label their courses in exchange for either a flat monthly rate, or they set their price and allow you to put your profit on top. So your only job is to be marketing it like a mad person. But you don't need to be teaching, you don't need to be training. The training is done by the Oyibo people. But you are allowed to white label it in your name, Njideka and Daughters Training Academy. And when Nigerians come and see white people teaching for you in your academy, they will not know how you did it. They will think they will pay. You know? They don't know. Most people don't know what white labeling is. You will clean out, right? So there are multiple business models. Like that's it. When I say it's 2026, I know what I'm saying. Like there's a wide variety. You know, making money online does not have to be what everybody has been doing. Faceless YouTube. Everybody want to enter there now until they wreck that one. They move on to the next one. You know, they don't crash Amazon KDP. Everybody Amazon KDP. I told people that will not last. You know, okay. The next one, hey, Faceless YouTube. You will crash it again. You know, but there are so many things that you can build on, make a name from. You could chop money from your phone, right? So the business models. Okay, Chinyere says Udemy, but yeah, so they act like Udemy, but they're not Udemy. So Udemy doesn't let you white label. Udemy sells a lot of courses, but you can't white label them. There are courses that are there are sites that are like Udemy, but they allow you to white label. You know, they allow you to white label their entire site. You put your logo there, put your name, buy your domain, and you know everybody who comes to your site will be served their content. That's white labeling. You know, so when you're thinking about creating an online business, you got to choose the ones that allow you to have a compound effect from your marketing. That is the one that allows you to run ads. Or if you're not running ads, you can do your organic marketing and do lead generation. You know, the old school internet marketing that we were taught and that we teach, right? Where you put out a lead magnet. Okay, so for example, okay, let me just give you this. Night School is not for internet marketing, but let me give you a little bit of that. So for example, you are able to figure out a couple of these websites that are willing to do either a franchising or a white labeling deal with you. Matter of fact, white label is better than franchising because white label allows you to build your brand. Franchising, you are building somebody else's brand. Even though you are making money, but you're still building somebody else's brand effectively. But so white label is a lot better. And you can run as a one-man business or one-woman business, actually, right? Nobody will know. They'll think you have one massive team, you know, but it's just you and your laptop, right? And it's the same efforts that you are putting in that the person that is doing Faceless YouTube is the same effort, just different verticals and different leverage or different applications of leverage. Anyway, what am I saying? If you're able to find one of these institutions that allows white labeling, right? Not franchising, no, white labeling that lets you put your name on it and your brand name and your URL and all of that, and you can onboard students. What you do is that you start putting out ads, right? It's a lead magnet. Let's say they have courses on data science, data analysis, UI UX, machine learning, and they have courses that people can take. Maybe outside in the world, there maybe the going rate for such professional courses, or even as a bundle, maybe the going rate is maybe like maybe $1,000. All right. You now think, how do I sachetize it for my third world audience so that, you know, can get people in through the gates? If you can find a way, you can do the, what do we call it? We call it unit economics. You can do the unit economics and find that, okay, if I can crash down this package deal and get people in at maybe $200, right? And maybe I'm paying the franchise a white labeling fee. Maybe they charge me $1,000 a month. I'm just giving examples. I don't know if to be that high. It can be more, it can be higher, it can be cheaper. But let's say you have to pay a fee of $1,000 a month, a flat rate of $1,000 a month. to be using that. You do your unit economics. Okay, that means in order to justify this monthly payments, I need to get 5 students every single month. All right, in order to get 5 students every single month, how many leads do I need to get every single month? Maybe to get 5 people to sign up at $200 each, I need to get maybe 1,000 people. Because let's be honest, conversion rates are lower in Nigeria than in America because of purchasing power. But that's okay. You will still make your money. So let's say to get 5 people to pay you $200 every month, you need to get like maybe 1,000 leads. Okay, what kind of lead magnet can I put out there that can get me 1,000 qualified leads? You know how to running ads. They're talking about these are 5 skills that are paying massively. Again, remember, you are desperate. Remember, right? You can't be shy about these things. Okay, 5 skills that are paying massively in 2026. Click here to download the PDF. They click. They put their name, their email. The next page, there's a video playing. Thank you for downloading this PDF. Now, in this PDF, you're going to learn what those 5 skills of the new economy are. These 5 skills are in demand right now because of the AI wave. And what most Nigerians don't know is that these competencies are understaffed. Based on reports by this institute and that institute, the average take-home salary of people in these roles is this. Just imagine if all you can learn this month is this. How would that change your story? Imagine earning this amount of money per month from the comfort of your home without even leaving Nigeria, because you were able to land 3 roles performing this. Normally, out there on the internet, is very costly. And this is why many people do not key into this opportunity. Few are aware in the first place, but even less are able to key in because you have to pay thousands of dollars. But because you are here today, we have figured out a way to get more Africans access to these opportunities. Introducing the Njideka and Daughters ICT Academy. In our academy, you are going to be taught by the best. Introducing, and I'll show the face of the first Oyibo lecturer, because it's colonial mentality, yes, but it works in marketing. I show the first Oyibo marketer, Oyibo lecturer. Introducing Professor Andrew Billards. I don't know, I'm just making shit up. Introducing Professor Andrew Billards is our faculty for this. You show them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And you show them, right? These are testimonials from don't lie. Maybe give some for free to also get testimonials. Maybe, right? Show testimonials. All right. Normal pricing is this. Maybe $700. But because you are here today, for the first 5 people, founder pricing $200. Just keep on running that ad until Facebook carry broom pursue you from their platform. That's business now. How many of you want to sign up? Yeah, that's the game, guy. That's the game. So when I say, I say it in a duality. Yes, it's tough to make money in Nigeria, but it's also very easy to make money in Nigeria. It's very, very easy. It's very easy, right? It can be tough. It also can be very easy. All right. You just have to be tapped into that frequency I was telling you about. Okay, there's some skills that once you acquire that, like once you acquire the skill of marketing, my brother, my sister, wallahi, you will never suffer in this life. Right? You will if you go down tomorrow, you will come back up. Because there are, just like this opportunity I mentioned, there are multiple opportunities like this that you don't have to label. You don't have to label. Just go and be shouting on the road as the marketer, and the whole fulfillment system is already done for you. All right, this is just one of the examples. There are multiple like that, right? And because of how it works, it's all online. You don't need to be in it's not location based. Which remote work if you pay password I don't describe. So it's remote business. You are good. You save money, you jackpot, you do whatever you want to do in your life. You're no longer tied to any geography. You jackpot, you travel, you go anywhere you like, So that's why I say number 1, every global African, right? Number one, needs to understand business. Like business. When I say business, again, internet business, yes. Number one, business. Number two, internet business. But why I say business is that a lot of Nigerians, we learn hustle. We know how to hustle, but we don't understand business or rather entrepreneurship in the sense that there are multiple models. That's why we call them business models. There are multiple entrepreneurship models than those which are popular. There are some that that no one talks about, but they are even more profitable than the popular ones. All right. There are some people who they don't have half of your charisma, but they're just plugged into a system where they just know how to plug this in and so they know how franchising works. They know white labeling. They know affiliation. They know the different ways that exist. They're not all coming to my head right now, but maybe if I'm doing a webinar just for that topic, I will just flesh out my notes, right? And they just do this, and all they do is just, and you see, man in honor that knoweth not. It's like the beast that perish. All right, you that is just there because you have so much energy but no direction. The person who is just there understands systems will pay you peanuts to help them and do publicity for their system. Somebody will just pay you, help us do influencing work for this thing. And you will do it not knowing that you can be them. There's so many things. So many updates like that. So I just give an example of that one about education, because education is a very big niche in Nigeria, because education directly links to wealth, where you can give people a skill that connects to wealth. They will pay to learn that stuff. All right. And it's not always, make money online or internet marketing. There's so many more things. You can have a website for professional qualifications. All right. Just look for the ones that are not tied to regulations, because I don't think a non-accountant can teach ICANN. I don't think so. But there are some of these other qualifications too that don't require you to be inside. You can just be a marketer that pushes people through a system that already exists and that you are paying to be a member of. It exists, right? So once it's online, once it allows you to run ads, generate leads, nurture them, sweet mouth them, give them bonuses, and you are going to have a money generation system, a money spinning system that will make you money for days, for years to come, right? So that's it. Those are the two. Now, why I said it has to be remote, and that it has to be an online business, is that you need freedom to move around and explore more opportunities. While this one is giving you right now for today, remember, time and chance happen to them all. All right. So while you have a bird in hand, you're looking out for what's the next thing, right? So, and those explorations for opportunities, they cost money. You need to buy your tickets to go and attend an event in Kigali or in Nairobi or in Johannesburg or in Dublin or in New York. All right, the money from your business will be funding these moves, and while you are expanding your network, getting exposed to other forms of where you're getting exposed to other business models and other ways of making money that are not very popular where you're coming from. And that's how you just keep on going, precept upon precept. But you need to move around. You need a business model that gives you that freedom to move around and allows you to compound. Now, what do I mean by compound? What I mean is that if something ever happens to this year, maybe for example, just an example, this education business, you still have leads. You still have those leads, both the ones who bought and those who did not buy. Those are opted in. When you start your new thing, you can mail them and bring them over to your new thing. It's an asset. Not the leads themselves, but the entire marketing machine is an asset, right? So learn how to do business, learn business and the models that exist. All right, I sent you guys MBA courses some other time. I don't know how that is doing. I'm going to upload the MBA courses to Night School Plus as well, so that everything is in one place. But I gave it to you guys for free. I don't know whether you followed up with those things, right? Those things will teach you how all the business models that exist and how to run them. So there's that. And then when you're able to make it online, it gives you that freedom, it gives you leverage. You can even hire people, and have remote staff. Look at you that started being a remote worker. Now you are now hiring remote staff. That's how it starts, yeah? So that's that. Let me look back at my list. Okay, I just gave you 2 skills. And because of time, I'll just have to close. So that we can just go and rest and refresh yourselves for church. For those of you that want to go to church. And we'll just continue from where we stopped next time. Today was a mixture of some stuff. Today I mixed the normal conversation with workers meeting. Yeah. So just mix them up together because that's how I was feeling it today, you know. So, but that's it, guys. Yeah. When I do my work, there's a lot of passion in my work. There's a lot of almost a maniacal passion about it. I don't take what I do lightly at all, right? I know that a lot of people really hang on my every word. I know that there are certain very difficult conversations, very difficult, so difficult that even when I'm saying it, I can't even keep eye contact with the camera. So don't think that it's easy for me to say. I don't like to say a lot of these things, but fuck it. It's what the job requires, isn't it? So, you know, I don't take it lightly at all. I know that I'm in the business. I'm in the people business. It's almost spiritual to an extent, even though I've been rejecting the pastor title and I still reject it, but you know, they are very much intertwined. So believe me when I say I don't take it lightly at all. In all my ferocity, in all my aggression, 1 or 2 moments of tenderness where it exists, I know very clearly what my intended outcome is, and I'm committed to achieving that at all costs, you know, by any means necessary. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing for now. Again, like I said, I'm not going to be doing this forever, but, you know, it's a part of my contract that for the time I'm going to do this, I'm pouring out my spirit into it. You know, the hard conversations, the easy ones, whatever the fuck is involved, I will do it like my life depends on it. And I hope that these words work in your life, these strategies, you put them to work, and you keep on making the rest of your life the best of your life. Ladies and gentlemen, every conversation with me is a spiritual transaction. And I'm very glad and gratified that you have spent your 4 currencies of life with me tonight on Night School. You spent your meat, M-E-A-T, your money, energy, E-A-T, your money, energy, attention, and time on this transaction. And I hope that in exchange for these 4 valuable currencies that you have spent on this transaction, that you have gotten a product equal or in excess to the value that you contributed to this conversation. And I look forward to doing more valuable transactions with you on future episodes of Night School. All things being equal, we hold right here, same station, same place, every Saturday, 9 p.m. Nigerian time. Big shout out to everyone on Night School Plus. Night School Plus members, how did you find... Is that Sandra Akbujiha? So good to see you. A long time no see, Sandra. Sandra Akbujiha. See, I know you down to your botanical name, Sandra. Yeah, isn't built with Sandra, but I still remember your botanical name, your real son name. Good to see you. A long time no see. Awesome. Glad to have you here. Night School Plus members, did you enjoy tonight's broadcast without any ads? Was it as seamless as we imagined it would be? Y'all had that good, huh? All right. If you guys had a good experience, then yeah, I think we're going to maintain that as a feature. Abum Chisum says what? Didn't know there was a different link. You don't check your emails, bro. We sent you guys an email. A separate email goes out to Night School Plus members that gives you a separate VIP experience. Ask the other VIPs, right? The other VIPs, there's separate links, a VIP room with popcorn and granuts and puff, right? They get a totally, what is Farm Ada says, very seamless. Yeah, seamless experience. No ads whatsoever, just the whole VIP experience. Amazing. I'm glad. Emmanuel said there were ads. Are you on Night School Plus, Emmanuel? Emmanuel, are you on Night School Plus? When I said no ads, I'm talking about those on Night School Plus. Those are the VIP members, yeah? It's the VIP members that don't get ads. It's not you, my brother. You will get ads. Emmanuel, Emmanuel, you will get ads. I will show you ads. I'm talking about the Night School Plus gang, yeah? No ads, seamless, but not about the ads, not ads. I'm not planning to torture you and force you into Night School Plus. Go to the URL scrolling at the bottom of your screen, and you're going to see the full range of perks and advantages that you get by being a member of my private paid community. There are posts I only make there for the members of Night School Plus. There are bonus courses, a ton of bonus content that makes a mockery of the 4,000 naira per month that you're paying to be a part of Night School Plus. All right. So I think at the beginning of this class, we had about 353 members of Night School Plus, and it's still growing. And I think it was, how many members do we have when we started this whole broadcast? It was 353. All right, I just refreshed it now, and the ministry has grown a little bit more. Let me refresh that. How many do we now have on Night School Plus? Look at it, guys. All right, now how many? 300 and how many? 364. How many of you when you went through the back door and you went to go and join real quick while we were on Night School, right? 364, and we're still growing. So we added like how many now? I'm not counting, about 11 or 10, amazing. So yeah, this the private community, everyone's out there, we're having a good time, we're posting, Oliver Zubike, I can see you, you just joined, I just put your introduction, I see y'all just joining in here and having a good time. All right, so guys, join the Night School Plus community. We can't wait to have you in there. There are bonus courses. And Ajala says that you're using YouTube Premium. Yeah, of course, that's cool. But in Night School Premium, Night School Plus, you get access to our bonus content and our bonus courses, really the Business Beyond Borders and other courses and lots of content we're going to be adding to the member area just to make it your best investment of the year. Obioma is still asking, how can one join? It's very easy. Just go to the URL that is scrolling at the bottom of your screen, obidi.co/NS Plus. Just look at the bottom of the screen there. There's a lovely little link that is scrolling there. You can take a screenshot if you want to and go there at your leisure. It is there. Just go there. You can pay in Naira. You can pay in dollars. And yeah, we cannot wait to have you in Night School Plus. All right. Just join the group, introduce yourself, and join the gang, access the library, and all of that. Yeah, YouTube Premium can save you from ads, but it will not get you access to the community. So I look forward to having you guys again on Night School, same time, same station next week. Until then, keep making the rest of your life the best of your life. Take care. Bye-bye. Jimmy on the beat, boy. Beat boy. Beat boy. Chase them till they come true. Hustling hard, doing what I gotta do. Purpose driven, ain't no time to lose. Living life, can't let it make you blue. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Every step, every breath, make it count. Climbing high, never gonna doubt. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. My chance is next round. Facing fears, I know I'll surmount. Keep my faith, gotta hold my ground. In this race, I shut out the crowd. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Lost in dreams, but my vision clear. Guided by the love I feel near.
lights, the journey on a mission for meaning. Nights were stormy, heard him doubting, saying you ain't worthy, but surely struggle shaped me. Lessons learned, the story, or I could drift lost, forgetting my vision. Stay chasing shadows, trapped in indecision. I'm a king, need focus, clear intention. Hustling, squabble on minor things, we on ascension. He discredited me, just like them haters, those fakers. See, we have fights online, but caring. Reflecting back on times I felt burdened. Those nights lost in darkness, my mind swerving. Had to face the man in the mirror, my own sermon. Realized purpose ain't given, it's earned in. Lifted from the shackles, doubts faded, strength rising. Now I'm walking tall while the world keeps stylizing. Can't let the noise drown out the inner wisdom. Guided by the light, it's my personal schism. Holding dreams tight while others criticize. Breaking through barriers, aiming to actualize. Street through the battles, through the nights I was fighting. Every setback, every fall, the thunder and lightning. Learn to channel the pain, turn anguish to writing. From the ashes I rose, my spirit igniting. See the vision get clearer. Each step that I take, no longer confined by fears that would shake. A mind sharpened by struggle, a soul wide awake on a path that's my own. No more hearts that I
am true. Hustling hard, doing what I gotta do. Purpose driven, ain't no time to lose. Living life, can't let it make you blue. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey. Oh, yeah, yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey. Oh, yeah, yeah. Every step, every breath, make it count. Climbing high, never gonna die. Whoa, whoa, hey. Oh, yeah, yeah. My journey is just my account. Facing fears, I know I'll surmount. Keep my faith, gotta hold my ground. In this race, I shut out the crowd. Whoa, 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 hey. Oh, yeah, yeah. Whoa, 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 hey. Oh, yeah. Lost in dreams, but my vision clear. Guided by the love I feel near. 3 in a million. Who said 3 was a crowd? The dream that we're living keeps my feet on the ground. And I know there's a mission out there somewhere to seek. But God, it's just easy when I'm here in the sheets. And if younger sinners can't be winners, I must be God.